Hey guys, are my people online? Who is awake? Who is still awake? Let's talk. Is anyone awake? So there was an epic eviction that happened today. If you watched my last video that I uploaded, right? I mentioned it. I was like, this one Ebuka is coming into the house tonight, that there might be an eviction. I mentioned it in the last video that I uploaded this evening after their last sponsored task. I don't know if you watched it. Welcome, guys. You're welcome, guys. Please leave a comment as you're coming in. Thank you for joining this live stream. I really appreciate you. Welcome. I just want us to talk about the epic eviction that happened tonight. It was really, really epic. So anyway, let's go into the business. So after the tax, the last sponsored tax for the season that they had tonight, that was sponsored by Pocket Hub. So Big Brother had announced to them that they are going to have a dinner tonight, but he didn't tell them who they are going to have the dinner with and all that. He just told them to go and dress and get ready for the dinner. They were all excited and went back into the house. They were given 15 minutes actually. So after dressing up, they were called again to come back into the to come back to the lounge. It wasn't quite long after they got back to the lounge, then the bell rang, and guess who entered? Oh, sorry, before then, Big Brother had asked them to, after the bell rang, after the bell rang, then he asked them, housemates, freeze. And every one of them froze up where they were seated. In fact, Chizzy was lying on the floor and he had to freeze there and then. So Ebuka opened the door and came in, but obviously they were frozen, so they couldn't even turn their head to see who came in or not. So after Ebuka went round, he went to the kitchen and he was just passing comments like, "Oh, this house is very dirty. This is a dirty house, blah blah blah." They couldn't react. They were hearing his voice and they knew he was the one, so but they couldn't react. So he went to the fridge to go and get a drink for himself, and then he went to sit on the one of the seats there. So that was when they were asked to unfreeze, and they all jumped to go and meet Ebuka and to get a warm hug from him. Obviously, it was kind of a relief for them seeing somebody that came from outside. You know, they've been seeing themselves all through the 70, to 70th day. So they've been seeing only themselves. So it was kind of a relief for them to see somebody from outside. Obviously, they've been seeing Ebuka every Sunday, but it was on the screen. So after that, he hugged them one after the other, and he asked them to take him around the house. And then he was still telling them, "This your house is very dirty. Is it always like this, or is it because this is the last week, so you guys are relaxed and cleaning the house and all that?" So he entered all the rooms. It was still dirty. He was passing comments. They were having a good time actually. So he went to the HOH house room also, and everywhere was scattered with Rachel's stuff and all that. So anyway, they went to the garden. They were still having their chit chat when he told them that they were going upstairs to go and have a dinner date with him, and they were all excited. So he took them upstairs. That's level 3. Already prepared a buffet for them. So getting there, everybody was just in a jolly mood, in a lively mood, and all that. But if you watch the last video that I posted this evening, I mentioned that this one Ibuka is coming in. There might be an eviction, because I just knew that they might not want the riders, they're like fake housemen, they might not want them to get to the last day, because last day is a big deal in this show. Honestly, whoever gets to the last day, and then you are really strong. So it's not just for everybody. So anyway, After getting upstairs, they got their food. They had a toast because obviously it was Nigeria's independence dinner that they were having, a pre-independence dinner. So they had a toast. Everybody sat down. Then Ebuka began with his table shaking. That's his way now. That's his job. So he first started by, oh, who amongst you had a feeling that they are going to be in the house till that moment? And all of them answered. Some of them were like that they are shocked to still be in the house. Different lovely comments and answers that they gave him tonight. So later he started shaking the tables, because all these housemates, they had already bottled some grudges against one another. So he wanted them to let loose and just hear everything and everything. And people started commenting like, this is a reunion before reunion, blah, 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 on Twitter like that. So anyway, they started, but when it got to Chichi's time, Bella and Rachel were not even giving her the chance to talk. They were just bumping into her, just because they were even seated close to one another. So they were just passing some side. Allow me talk. He asked me a question. Let me talk another. But you know that because they already had her in mind, at the back of their mind, so they were just on her case. So everybody shared their grudges. Chizzy was even still catching crews to watch, and later they now actually Bella and what's her name, Bella and Rachel, because they are now close, and obviously they had gossiped about Chichi, especially in that house. So they kept poking her. They kept, just like you want somebody to just burst out and have a fight with you. And that girl has really been, I'm not saying Chichi is a saint, she too has had her own moments. But all through this week, she has a relaxed mood and enjoyed. This is the last week, actually. So, um, after that, it was now Bella's turn to talk, just the questions Ebika was asking them. So Ebika had asked her that how does she feel about Chichi? And then Bella goes, yeah, Chichi is not straightforward. She's a liar. She likes cheap gossip, blah blah blah. She will, just down talking down on Chichi, right? And Chichi was sitting. Okay, it was Chichi, Rachel, and then Bella. But I like Chichi's response. That girl has really grown, honestly. If it were to be Chichi that entered that house, all hell would have been let loose tonight. But after she allowed Bella to finish, and then she said, well, everything you have said about me is just a reflection of you. Man, that was a nice clap back. I was happy with that response. Immediately I went on Twitter and I saw that people were applauding and like, good, Chichi, you did a very good job. Because and immediately Bella could not even say anything after that. She just kept mute. When you're trying to wash down somebody, just talk down on them and feeling that probably because Chichi had already been keeping her cool all through the week, she doesn't want to have an altercation or shout with anybody. So probably Bella thought, oh, okay, if I throw these things on her, she will not be able to respond another. But that girl, in fact, she gave her back very neat and clean. I like her response. So moving on, the Ebuka just told them that, see, everybody should just settle and move on. You don't have to be friends with everybody. Actually, Chichi said that phrase that you don't have to be friends with everybody, but that everything you have just said about me right now, Bella, is just a reflection of you. It's just as if you are looking at yourself in a mirror. And that was a very nice response. So Ebuka advised them that they should move on, because obviously when they get out to this person ever again, I know that life is not like that. You will still talk to the person. So especially when you are working together and all that. So anyway, after that, they started showing their highlights, the kind of highlights that they show when somebody is has been evicted and they are already on the stage with Ebuka. They started with Adekunle Zone, and it was so emotional and all that. But when I saw that, I just knew that some people are going home today. So they have started with Adekunle's own. Later, I think Brian followed. I can't really say how they followed right now, but they ended with Rachel. And then they started talking about the highlights that they played and all that. It was so emotional and it was a beautiful evening until Ebuka decided to do his work. So anyway, after that, in the female ninja, I think it was Ninja 6, she just walked in with the envelope in her hand. And that was when I knew, okay, 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 we are in for an epic eviction tonight. So that was it. She handed it over to Ebuka and then told him to tell the housemaid that the voting lines have been closed. So Ebuka stood up, and according to them, he didn't even eat his food. So Ebuka stood up, and then he announced that the housemate that's the housemate that's going out that the next housemate that has been evicted from the show tonight is it started with Rachel. Immediately our countenance changed because she wasn't expecting it, honestly. She wasn't expecting it. So Chichi was the first person to hug her. Everybody hugged and she left. I'm sure stepping out of that door, she would break down because she wasn't expecting it at all. And then Chizzy was also evicted, and Chizzy in his normal bubbling. And I'm even happy for him because only yesterday Chizzy won a brand new SUV from Innocent Vehicle. I'm really happy for him because Chichi he did his job as a rider, he did it very well, and then he gave content. It was lively in the house. In fact, people are really rooting for him. It's even pained people that Chizzy wasn't a real housemate because he would have had a chance in winning the money. So anyway, that was it. And after the whole thing, all of them were in shock tonight. Like they weren't able. Well, some of them were, even Bella said, Chizzy, are you a fake housemaid? All of them were in shock because these people came in the same day. That's Chizzy and Rachel. So how come they are leaving the same day? It was just all a mystery to them. They were shocked, and it wasn't quite long. In fact, Chichi was shaking. She had to go and hold Adekunle. She was actually vibrating because she was shocked. She thought probably she was going to be evicted tonight, but luckily for her, she wasn't. She's a real housemate, so they wanted to stay till Sunday. After that, they were had to go downstairs, and there and then, Bella and Chichi decided to sort out their differences in the garden. They are cool right now. They are cool right now. Anyway, she doesn't have a choice because Rachel that she's attaching to, Rachel has gone. Chizzy has also gone, so she doesn't have a choice. That's Bella. She has to just mix with everybody. So after that, and funny enough, Chizzy and Rachel are the HOH and deputy HOH for this week. So, Biggie, you're on your own. No. If you call them for battery change, you have to bring it down by yourself. Anyway, that's on a lighter mood. For this weekend, we are expecting, I think there's another thing today, another, like maybe Independence Dinner or something. I can't really say right now, but I know there's a special program for today. And then tomorrow is the D Day. After tomorrow, everybody can go back to their normal life. Yeah, the show is ending tomorrow. Somebody's destiny is going to be changed forever and ever and ever. All right, guys. I decided to come on live today because I want you guys to be familiar with my live session, and also because I don't have the time to edit again. And like tonight, I don't have the time to edit. So I decided to come out live. And then we're going to be having live sessions like regularly now. So please note that if you have not subscribed to this channel, I mean, what are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? So if you have not subscribed to this channel, hit that red subscribe button. It's actually free of charge. You're not going to pay a dime for doing that. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to put on your notification bell so that you will know anytime I'm coming on live or anytime I upload a video. Thank you guys for joining, because right here I have to draw the curtain. This is past 3 a.m. where I am. I need to go and rest my head. Bye.